The big problem. Let's start here. Most people are doing the right things, just in the wrong structure. If you look at this, many people are saving money in places they don't fully understand. They're exposed to market volatility, they may be paying taxes on growth, and often there's no clear strategy tying it all together. So the challenge isn't effort, it's structure. So what we actually want, so instead of guessing, let's simplify the goal. Every dollar should aim to do three things: grow over time, be protected from unnecessary risk, and be as tax efficient as possible. Now, of course, not every strategy accomplishes all three equally, but ideally, we're looking for balance across all areas. Now, two common approaches. There are two common approaches people take. One is buying term insurance and investing separately. The other is using a strategy like an index universal life policy, which combines protection with potential cash value accumulation. Neither approach is inherently right or wrong. It really comes down to the individual, their goals, and their consistency. Now, the real risk is behavior. One thing to consider is behavior. Many people intend to invest consistently, but over time, life changes, emotions, and market conditions can affect decisions. So when building a strategy, it's worth asking, do you prefer something you actively manage or something that provides more structure? Now, how this policy actually works. Here's a simplified view of how this type of policy works. Premiums go into the policy, a portion covers the cost of insurance and fees, and the remaining amount builds cash value. That cash value can earn interest based on selected index strategies, subject to caps, participation rates, and policy terms. It's important to understand this is not direct market investment. So, your index options. Within the policy, there are different index options available. Some are more diversified globally. Some focus on US markets like the S&P 500. Others offer different participation structures. Each option has its own characteristics, and selections are typically based on your goals and risk tolerance, not market predictions. Another important component is the cost of insurance. The cost generally increases with age. However, as cash value builds, the net amount at risk may decrease. This can improve the overall efficiency of the policy over time, depending on how it's structured and funded. The tax advantage. One of the potential benefits of this type of policy is its tax treatment. Cash value grows, tax deferred, and policy loans may allow you access the funds without immediate taxation when structured properly and in accordance with current tax laws. Of course, it's always recommended to consult a tax professional. What this can turn into. Over time, this type of strategy may be used for multiple purposes. It can supplement retirement income, provide access to funds if needed, and offer a death benefit for beneficiaries. And while it is life insurance, it can also play a role in broader financial strategy. Now, the real question, so it really comes down to this. Would you prefer a strategy that requires ongoing personal management and consistency, or one that offers more built-in structure? There's no one-size-fits-all answer here. It depends on what fits your goals and comfort level. If this is something you'd like to explore further, the next step would simply be to see how this would be tailored to your situation. If this is something you'd like to explore further, the next step is simple. We can set up a personal financial strategy session where we look at your current situation, your goals, and see what strategies may be appropriate for you. From there, you can decide what makes the most sense. This session is for educational purposes, and any recommendations would be based on your individual situation.